What's going on YouTube? It's your boy LorTomo here. We're back again with another Anime Vanguards video. Today we're going to be doing the Anime Vanguards Update 4.5 tier list. I'm going to be giving you guys the most accurate tier list for this update and showing you guys all of the new meta units and all of the new meta changes in this update. Without further ado, let's get right into this video. Before we get started, make sure you guys hit that like button right now. Go ahead and hit that like button right now and comment down your favorite unit in Anime Vanguards. I'll wait. Did you like the video yet? Okay. Let's start. Another thing, I'm just doing a general tier list. This is not for competitive leaderboard or anything. This is more so just to give you guys an idea of what's meta and what the best units are in the game. None of these units will be in order in their tiers, so just remember that. First things first, we have the 3 new units in this update 4.5. We have Choi, Frieren, Sanjiwoo, and Igris. Let's start with Sanjiwoo and Igris. In my opinion, he is the #1 unit in the game. Now, if you wanted to argue that Gogeta was up there as well with him, then you can. But it's between these two. Sanjiwoo and Igris are both up there. I will say they are tied for #1. I would rather Sanjiwoo in front, but Gogeta is easily as insane. Then we have Frieren. I'm gonna put her in Z+. The tiers are a little messed up right now, so I'm just gonna put them here. I'm gonna put her in Z. Probably. Yeah, she's pretty good. She could go in Z+ or Z. She's pretty good, but what she does is she goes on the tracks, and her active skill basically makes her go on a journey. And when you are going on a journey, you can get some random buffs. You can get some random buffs up to like 50% attack in range, or you can get money, some yen early game. I saw a showcase where she gained like 23% attack in range, and then she lost it right afterward. So it's like, you know, she's a fluctuating unit, but she can be really good. So I would put her in Z right here. I wouldn't say she's really meta or anything, but she's pretty good. Choi, I will put him in Z+. He honestly, with you watch, they're making these burn units really strong. Not only does he do burn damage equal to 50% of his damage, he also increases the tick count that units take from burn. So if you're burning every 1 second, he's increasing that tick count, so you're burning even more. Your burn damage doubles at that point, and then you take even more damage. He causes you to take even more damage from his passive that has intensifying burn. So you pair that up with like Rengoku, Yamamoto, and him, it's insane burn damage. They're making burn units amazing now. Sanjiwoo, regular Sanjiwoo, I'll put him in Z. He's not that great. You can honestly argue that he's an S. He's not that great anymore, but he does have that double evolution that makes him insane. All right, now let's go to Ichigo. Ichigo is meta. Ichigo is meta. Since his updated passive, he's just become one of the staples that you want on your team. He's an insane unit. He's great. Then we have Gojo. I'm going a little randomly. I'm trying to get through this really quick, but I'm just giving you guys a general view of the tier list and what does she look like. We have Gojo meta till this day. He came out in update 1 and he is still meta. Really good DPS. Not only does he have really good DPS, he also freezes enemies, and his cooldown for his active skill is really short, so you can freeze enemies a lot. Then we have Aizen Aura. This guy kills enemies just for them walking in his range. He's ridiculous. We have Igris. Igris is unfortunately not that great anymore. Yeah, it's really unfortunate how far he's fallen compared to everybody else. I would put him in Z. I wouldn't put him in S. I don't think he's below these units, but he's not as strong as he used to be. Ragnar. This unit is Monarch with no Monarch. That is his nickname, the Monarch with no Monarch. He has insane damage, and all you need is solar on him. Honestly, he's ridiculous. Now we have Subaru, meta support. He gives 10% range and 10% damage to all allies in his range. He is just a universal support. He's really great. He's up there with Haruka Rin, which buffs your unit's range and attack. And you have a Haruka Rin, you're getting like 18% attack buff. So you want Haruka Rin on your teams. Next we have Ram and Ram. They, with their active skill, they are meta, they're full AoE, and they do a whole bunch of damage. They, in my opinion, they completely replace Egress. So Ram and Ram is definitely meta. Then we have, let's put some units in mid. Unfortunately, my GOAT, Six Tails Naruto, is not good. It's not good. Unfortunately. Then we have Obito, not really good. We have Chain, she's good for the new dungeon, but overall she's not that great of a unit. Let's go S-Death. S-Death is meta. She's a freezing meta unit, and she also buffs your allies that she put affection on. She's really good. You want S-Death. If you don't have her, you probably can't get her until trading comes out, because she was the level 50 world line units in update 3.5, and now she is gone. She's a secret unit. Now she's gone. Now she's gone. All right, what do we have next? We have Sukuna. Sukuna's in Z+. He's gotten so many buffs, it's put him in a position where he's a support and a damage unit. He is a bleed support, he's a bleed unit, he does burn damage, and then he's getting buffed by Yamamoto. Yamamoto, where's Yamamoto at? I swear I had him somewhere. Oh, right here. Yamamoto is meta. He makes burn units absolutely crazy. He buffs burn units ridiculously. Same with Rengoku. Rengoku does not do as much damage as he should, in my opinion, but because of the amount of burn units in the game that are coming out, it makes him that much better because he is burn support. He is a burn support unit, and it makes me want to put him in meta support. But I know some people will look at this and say, why is Rengoku a meta? Because he directly buffs these units. These burn units, Yamamoto, Choi, he directly buffs them. Sukuna, he makes them take more damage. So I'm going to put him in meta support because these burn teams need him to be that much stronger. Okay. Then we have Vegeta in S. He's still a really good unit, but he's just fallen off. There's a lot better units than him to use. Vegeta is just a good starter unit. I'll put him in S. Then we have Todo. Todo is meta support, for leaderboards, at least for leaderboards. Other than that, he's mid. But yeah, I'll say until I see more from Todo, I'm gonna put him in mid. All right, who's next? Okarum, mid. Uryu, mid. Datara, I'll put him in S. Datara has decent damage. Jogo, I'll put him in S as well. He's a burn unit. He has decent damage. Yoruichi, Z+. Great unit. On the same tier as, where are you at? I'm looking for her. Sorry guys, I'm kind of sick. Saber Alter, Z+. They are both Z+. And Sakura is also Z+ as well. Let's move her up. Where's my Sakura? Oh, right here. I believe that these three are all in the same tier. Orihime is a pretty good support. She's a pretty good support. She helps you a lot. Kenpachi, he is a slowing support unit that also deals a lot of damage. He's really good. I'll put him in Z+. Tengen, full AoE, but his damage is not as high as it used to be. He's just gotten power crept over the time. I'll put him in Z. Then we have Emmy right here. She's a freeze unit. She increases the freeze duration. She is just like Julius. I will put Julius in Z+. Julius increases his range and he freezes units on every hit. Freeze units, I like to argue, are supports because their utility is within how much they're freezing the waves, but some people don't think that way, so I'm just gonna put them in their respective places. In all honesty, if I wanted to, I got put them both in meta support, but you know, it is what it is. Diavolo meta support, as well as Dio, I put them both meta support just because they freeze. Those units that freeze time, things like that, they will be support for me. They will be support. And then we have Sasuke. He's pretty mid. He can go in meta support if you are a Sasuke user. He is really good for stunning, especially in the leaderboards. So I'll probably leave him there. And then we have Karem. I'll put him in Z. He is also a burn unit. He's not as good as these other ones though. So just know that these units, Choi, Yamamoto, directly buffing these AoE burn units, they're insane. Yo, watch, put him in Z plus. I'll honestly put him in meta. I could put Yo Watch in meta. Mimi is mid. Choso Z plus. Meta support. Alucard is meta support. So is Choso. They're both bleed units. I'll put both of them in meta support. Blossom mid. Alligator is meta support just because of his slow. Ishtar is meta support specifically for Fate units, certain Fate units. I'll put Gilgamesh in Z plus. He's really good, but he loses a lot of his value when he's around units that aren't from Fate. So the Saber units and Ishtar, if you're not Saber or Ishtar, you can't be around Gilgamesh. You won't reach his full potential. Even if he's in range of like farm units, he still gets that value diminished. Then we have Lucy. I would put Lucy in, I feel she's more like a support for David, who is in Z plus. I feel like these two units are really good. They are really good. This guy's mid. Puini's pretty mid. Saber is meta. Giselle is Z plus, in my opinion. Kuchu Lane is Z plus as well. He completely stops enemy regeneration. I will put Toji in Z or Z plus. Toji is still Z plus. He completely bypasses shields. Oh, that's another thing about Freerin. She completely destroys overshield. I'll put Kisuke in Z, Valentine in S, Sasori in mid, Akaza in mid, Fuboko, I'll put her mid. She's kind of a support, but I wouldn't say she's meta support. If you like her, you like her, but I'm gonna put her in mid. Let's see, Johnny, I put Johnny in S. Archer is really good, especially when he's paired up with Vegeta, so you can put him here. He's a really good support unit for these blast units like Vegeta, Gogeta. Those blast units, he buffs them crazy. Tengen as well. Yep. Let's see, Psycho, she's a burn unit as well, and she's only in S because there's been so many burn units out that are buffing her. So yeah, she's there. And then we have Gyro, Medusa, and Medea. I'll put Medea in Z, Medusa in S, and then Lilia can go in S as well. And this is what the final tier list is looking like. Gogeta and Igros as the #1 units. Then meta, we have Aizen, Ichiko, Gojo, Regna, Ram and Ram, Azdeath, Yamamoto, Yawatch, Saber. Meta support, we have Subaru, Haruka, Rengoku for burn support, Orihime, Diavolo, Dio, Sasuke for stun, Choso for bleed support, Alucard for bleed support, Ishtar for support for the Fate units, Lucy for David support, and Alligator for slow support. Then Z plus, we have Choi. Then we have Sakura, Sukuna, Yoriichi. And then we have Saber Alter, Kenpachi, Julius, Gilgamesh, David, Kuchu Lane, or Lancer, Toji, and Giselle. And D, we have Freerin, Igros. I Sanjay Wu, I'm so sorry. Tengen, Emi, Karem, Kisuke, Archer, Medea. Then we have Vegeta, Datara, Jogo, Valentine, Johnny, Psycho, Gyro, Medusa, Lilia. Then we have in mid, Six Tails Naruto, Obito, Chain, Todo, Okarun, Uryu, Mimi, Sakura, Zion, Puini, Sasori, oh fuck, Akaza, and Fubuki. Okay, I just wanted to see if I could remember everybody's names, and I did that. That is what the final, I'm really comfortable with this tier list. That's what the final tier list is looking like. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like down below, comment what you think about this tier list, and subscribe. It's your boy LorTomo. Peace.
Wait.